Donald Trump. It's just me, Paula Poundstone. I was just playing with the cats. From the time I was about 2 years old until I was about 10 years old, we lived in a corner house at the end of a street. And almost every day, sometimes multiple times a day, I went into our backyard, through a short wooded path, down the grass hill, and across the street before I rang the Ross's doorbell. They had the fun house. They had Kool-Aid, not your cult kind. The fun kind, served with crackers. And that's what I want to talk to you about. A member of the press recently asked you about the Kremlin's idea of building a tunnel from Alaska to Russia. And you said, that's an interesting idea. We'll have to think about that. It's not, and you don't. You said you hadn't heard about that before. I guess like you hadn't heard about Project 2025 before. Would you say you were unfamiliar with the tunnel idea the way you were unfamiliar with Ghislaine Maxwell? After what you've done to the White House, I can't even imagine the destruction you would cause building a tunnel. I wouldn't let you use scissors or glue. And don't forget, you let Veronica cut FEMA. Alaska's gonna end up in a ditch, and Lisa Murkowski will pretend she doesn't notice until she's covered in dirt, sucking her lattes through an oil pipe. In your first term, you tried to put a bat phone in the Oval Office with a direct line to Putin. Why do you need greater access to Putin than you do to any other foreign leader? Russia, 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 huh? Nothing to see here. Can't you and Putin just meet at Inspiration Point to make out like any other clandestine lovers? What have you got to be running into each other's arms in a tunnel for?